Hello, good evening, good afternoon. This is Maple coming to you live from the comfort of my home. And it is Tuesday, Facts Tuesday. Mbula, Nwaya, and welcome. I am glad to be here, and I hope you are if you've been anticipating this go live. It is 9:04 p.m., and I hope that you've had a wonderful day. Today is Tuesday here, and it is Facts Tuesday. So everything about the business, and I hope that whatever I have to share tonight is going to keep you thinking. And if you're someone that is thinking about change, thinking about um, looking for ways to to help um, earn extra income, or feeling stuck and looking for a way um, to come out of it and move forward from where you're at. And so this is a go live that because it's if you're watching me for the first time, I'm a registered nurse originally from Fiji, and still work full time, but I started this digital business a year and 4 months ago, and it has been a great journey. And so many, more than 260,000 of us are in this digital business specifically. There are so many businesses out there, but I have found that this business is working so well, and building my retirement fund. And I'm able to leave, do things and earn with integrity, um, as well as living, my best life. And why do I say that? Is because it is something that I have found. It's a new um, passion to show up here and inspire you, and just letting you know that you can live your best life and do what you love and earn online, or earn that extra income that you're looking for, while enjoying life. And so the topic for today is, if not now, then when? If not now, then when? Because it's my business. Uh, this go live is part of my business, and today specifically facts. And I like to really talk mainly on the business. And so, here's a fact: you don't need to have it all figured out. I have realized that you don't have to, you don't need to have it all figured out to start. And every expert, in every successful business owner, they see, you see today, started as a beginner who simply refused to quit. So many have failed many times, but they never quit, and they are living their best lives. And that is, just to encourage you that, even for me, I have learned that progress doesn't come from waiting for that perfect moment. It comes from starting where you are. And that was, how I started this business. I have been a nurse for 20, um, well, I have been a nurse for 29 years this year. I was a stay-at-home mom for like 3 years in between that. And I love what I do. And but I have found this digital business a way to, to inspire someone, or to share the things that I value. And when I started this business, I learned that, like I said, progress does not come from waiting for that perfect moment, because if you ever wait for that perfect moment, it may never come. I started scared. I started without knowing whether, this is going to work for me, even though through my research, I knew that it was working for so many people. And I knew that it will work for me, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. And the amazing thing was, it came with training. When I invested and I started this business, it had a full package. Everything was there, the way it was set up was for ordinary people just like you and me, people who never had a business background, people who, um, you don't have to be a professional, you don't have to have um, a degree on, on business. Everything has been set up in the training. And I have learned so many things, um, and how to navigate the online space in a safe way with integrity and earn as well. And I have found my new passion, and that is to do these go lives. And that is why I went from a non Facebook user to using it daily. And uh, and so, like I said, it comes from starting where you are. So no matter where you are, you could be a stay-at-home mom, you could be still working full-time like myself, or you're already doing part-time and you're looking for ways to earn flexible, in a flexible way, in a portable way, and still have time for family, especially for those of you who have children, young children at home. For me, I started at, later, but just imagine if you started at a younger age, and this business, you can start as early as 18. And the age is not limited here. And so think about it. If not now, then when? If you don't take that step now, then when? So how many times, have we said maybe? How many times have we said maybe next month? Maybe when things slow down, maybe when the kids are older. If you haven't, if you're watching me for the first time and you have just, been following me, I did mention earlier on in my Go Lives that in 2019, um, I did, I was introduced to this business. It was a nurse who talked about it in, in the online space. And that's all I did. I scrolled and then I saw it, but very skeptical at that time, because I was not a daily Facebook user. But at that time, my priority was different. And the people that started in that year, 2019 and earlier, are now living their best lives. Some of them are millionaires now. And how did they get there? Because they never quit. Because they started even when they were scared. They started um, even when they felt that they were not ready, but they knew that there was something, that this business was going to change, was going to be a game changer. And what if that delay is costing you the very freedom and that time and the opportunity that you've been praying for? And from 2019 to last year, then another nurse who is now my coach, I saw her ad, who talked about how she has reduced her work hours from being a full-time mom working two jobs to now working part-time, and she is living her best life. And that doesn't mean that, if you're living your best life, you're enjoying your job, if you're earning is, well enough um, to take care of your family. Most people, even as professionals, even if they have earned so much, they were looking for that time freedom, to live and earn flexibly while having all the time to be with family. And that is what most people have done. And so when I saw that ad, I knew that was the answered prayer. Working 13 years without a retirement fund um, was something something that concerned me. And I knew that this was the answered prayer of getting to build my retirement fund even when I'm still working full time. And and that, just a year ago, and now I decided I was going to shift from being a night shift special NICU nurse to now a clinic nurse, working 8 to 4:30, and having the weekends off. And the great thing about it is it is working for me. Now I am changing all these life changes, these work changes, because of something that is working for me, that hopefully I can retire soon. So When I started, I didn't have it all figured out. I just knew I wanted something different. And time, with family, flexibility, and I've already said that, and peace of mind for the future. And that I found here in this business. So I made a decision, and that one yes opened doors and I didn't know existed. It's so much more than what I thought. No, I'm getting so much more. There's so much return um, of knowledge, self development, um, and having the confidence to show up here and share with you the things that I value, as well as a life that um, of time freedom, a life of financial stability, and all the things that that so many people are looking for. And so, friends, here's the thing: sometimes the hardest part isn't doing it, it's deciding to do it. And that was me at one point in my life. It's the deciding moment of when to do it. But once I started, everything started to unlock, and I'm just amazed at so many things that I have learned, even personally. What I didn't know that I could do, I was able to, learn that here. And so here's the thing, so here's my challenge for you today. Make a decision today that your family and your future self will be proud of. Maybe in the next year, 2 or 5 years from now. I can't wait to see, what it's gonna be like. But I believe and I trust that I will be in a better place from where I am today, and I'm a better place today from where I was 5 years ago. And I realize that this business has really helped me um, build something that I wanted to do so many years ago, and I'm thankful to God for this opportunity that I'm earning with integrity, because I believe that you have to find something that is legitimate, something that is working, and something that helps. My profession is working and helping people in the most vulnerable stage in their lives, and this business is similar to that. Um, it's like I'm helping people live their best lives, just looking for that life. I used to think that working extra hours, doing overtime, was a way to build um, finances. But that is like spending more time away from your children, more time away from your family. And now I have realized that having to do this, I can share with you, and for those of you who are in that period of waiting, or in that period of uh, that season of waiting, or that season of struggling from paycheck to paycheck and having to work more than one job. A lot of people have worked 3 jobs um, just to make ends meet. This is something that you can start, that you'll be amazed of how you will be able to earn and even have the time with family, and say yes to all the things that the family wants and needs, and also to to do the things that you love as well. And so you don't have to. So this is the thing: making a decision today that your family will be proud of, so as you, in the next 5 years. And also, you don't need to see the full staircase. You just take that first step, that bold step, and God meets you in motion. And I truly believe that, because um, I'm just amazed every time at how God has opened doors, how God has connected me globally with people that I've never knew that I was going to meet, people from all walks of life, um, and from global. So I have met so many friends within this year of starting this digital business than my entire life. And I keep meeting new people every time, people that I've known, and people that I never met before. And so here's the thing, just to close and end our Go Live today, drop a fire. If you're done, if you're done with waiting and ready to take that first step, put a fire in the comment, or thumbs up. You know, if you're done waiting and ready to take that first step towards progress, that first step towards your breakthrough, that first step towards your best life that is ahead of you, in life, in faith, or in the business. So, to end, I'd like to encourage you and say that, you know, progress over perfection. Sometimes we try to be perfect in everything, but all you need is progress, and celebrate those small progresses, because it only leads to your success. It gets you closer to your goals and the dreams that you've been wanting to achieve. And so the best time to start was yesterday, but this is the good thing. The next best time is today. So I hope that I have sparked something in you and encouraged you to take that bold step, even, even if you're scared, even if you are in doubt. Take that bold step, because you never know what is on the other side or what is waiting for you. So that is my Facts Go Live for today. I hope you're encouraged and stay blessed. Keep that faith, and and have a blessed rest of your evening, day, whatever time zone you are joining me from. Vinaka Foyexia, and God bless.